that kind of tussle with the likes of
There we go. Now the camera's working. The camera was freezing a little bit. What's cooking, lads? What is cooking? McJuckin. Huge game for Leeds right now. Absolutely mouth-watering game. Starting off a little bit cagey for Leeds. The atmosphere is rife, and this is what the playoffs are all about. You never see this kind of scenes in just a regular championship game. The entire Norwich end decked out from head to toe. This is huge. This is controversial, as a wise man once said. And it's headed back already. We've almost fucked up. Already we've almost screwed this entire game. What's going on, Leeds, man? What is going on with this suspect kamikaze defending? I predict a riot. Mark Andrews so nervous. Archie Gray to Leeds United. Archie Gray to Leeds United. I'm not sure what you mean by that one. Oh! Early ball across. Pen ref! Ref! Are you joking me? How is that not a pen? Oh, Archie Gray to the other shit United is what you're trying to say. Gotcha. The only problem is this light behind me, innit? It's a bit bright. All the lights are a bit bright here. What's going on? Turn that down a bit. Oh, that's better. Oh, go on. Rutter into the box. Rutter slides through. 2, 3, 4. Ref! He's giving a goal kick. Oh, this ref's on spice already. JT, hello all, and good luck today. Thank you very much. Good luck to all of us. It is a huge game for Leeds today. Good luck to every single person in Leeds United, within Leeds United contingencies. Ronnie saw for us, he completely missed the ball. I don't know, mate. I don't know that he's absolutely cleaned Nonto out from underneath him there. That is a ridiculous decision by the ref. Look at that. That's better. Get that light on. Get that light cooking, baby. What are your score predictions, gents? What are your score predictions? Come on, Norwich. Easy, JT. Easy, boyos. Let's get it today. MOT. Come on, what are your score predictions, lads? What are your scores on the doors? I have to say, me personally, I know I didn't make a preview video for this game. Huge game. That's not why I didn't make a preview video. I had to take a little week away. You know, recharge the batteries, ready for this playoff extravaganza that Leeds are going through. Look at that. Make the lights blue and we are cooking. Come on. Driving forward down the right-hand side now. Lovely storming run by Joe Rodon. Ref's a continuously managerial man. I agree. I'm just here to smash a whole goddamn like. That's what I like to hear, my man. That's what I like to hear. You see what I did there? Holy shit. Sam Byram down the right-hand side. Gives it to Nonto. Drills it in beautifully. Rutter on the turn, on the half turn. It's a big start from Leeds. Leeds are starting off like a fucking crack-fueled team. That was not good. I did completely just spill hot drink all over myself. Can I just say, it doesn't exactly go to show much that Leeds have already been screwed over by what is a dubious refereeing decision. And we're only 9 minutes into the game. Well, it actually happened 6 minutes into the game. That is a disgraceful penalty. Nonto comes in. He gets none of the ball there. None of the ball. Absolutely none. I cannot believe it. This early into the game and we're already getting shagged by terrible refereeing. That is ridiculous, man. Is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh, lovely challenge. Nonto, drive forward, Nonto, drive forward. Oh, come on, I need to see some more pressure there. Need to see some more pressure. Nice opening 10 minutes from Leeds. Now we just need to put our foot on the gas and take the most of it. I want Leeds to get a solid, I want to say 4-0 at least lead from this game. 4-0. Just to make us nice and comfortable at home. I don't want some more bullshit like we had against Derby, where we won the first leg, we're going into it in the second leg, we're even leading in the second leg, only to get shagged in the end. I don't want another one of those situations. I want us to get this tie done as soon as possible, and then hopefully not do a Leeds and concede the most freak second leg turnaround known to mankind. Here is Kamara driving forward, gives it out to Firpo. Firpo, who's been one of Leeds', if not Leeds' most improved player over these past 4 or 5 match weeks. 4-0 gives us about a 50% chance of getting to the final, I reckon. Exactly. Now you hear what I'm saying. Now you're hearing what I'm saying. Summerfield down the left-hand side. Rutter is down. Now you're starting to pick up what I'm putting down, man. Now you're starting to pick it up. Sad thing is, that is actually true. That is low-key true. That's the sad thing. That is the sad, sad state of affairs that we find ourselves in. But we do have a free kick. They have actually given us a decision for once. And it is Sourceville on the free kick. Unless if someone takes the ball off him. Kamara having a little argy-bargy with Sargent. Sargent tries to give him a back elbow. It is between Grev and Somerville. Somerville takes! And it is flicked away. But it is a Leeds United corner. Come on, let's cook. Nice looking cafetiere you've got there. Thank you very much, Postman Cap. Ronnie, Norwich 2, Leeds 1. You don't have any faith, Ronnie. Christoph, thank you for the like, my man. Dreamt me lost 2-0. Well, that's not what I want to hear, Max. I want to hear you dreamt we won 8-0 and that we smashed them to smithereens. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, this is a dangerous-looking counter-attack by Norwich. This is a very dangerous-looking counter-attack by Norwich. They're in one-on-one. Oh, Firpo, big clearance. Woo! That was close. That was close. Oh man, this is already looking too cagey for my liking. Just do not concede first. I'm asking you that at least. I'm a fair man. I'm a trading man. I'm a bartering man. I can come to a negotiation, but just do not concede first. All right, that's all I'm asking right now. Just don't concede first. Don't do a fucking typical Leeds move and concede first. Predicting it right now, a Willie goal today. To be fair, he looks like the most likely Leeds player of scoring right now. He's been looking very energetic early doors. Very, very energetic early doors. Very, very energetic early doors. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a chance for Norwich! Big ball across the box, and Joshua Sargent has absolutely finessed himself differently there. Absolutely finessed himself differently. Oh my god, that is way too close for comfort. Way too close for comfort. What the hell, Leeds? Back to some skid mark defending. Some prime skid mark defending right here. Joshua Sargent touches it down again. Pushed in the back by Gruev. Oh my god, this ref is so lenient to them. He's so lenient. He'd give him his flipping mortgage at this rate. Are you kidding me? How have they finessed a free kick out of that one? This ref's already starting off very sus. Very, very sus. He's given away free kicks left, right, and centre here. He's not giving the big decisions, though. He didn't give us the big penalty. 2 men standing over it for Norwich. Fans are electric for Norwich today. Everyone in a bright yellow shirt. Everyone stood. No one sitting. It's a lovely curled effort. And Meslier catches it easily. A lot of talk about Meslier recently. A lot of people criticising him, saying he's been one of the main reasons for our demise of late. How do you guys make of Mellier's performances? Do you think Meslier is one of the reasons we are where we are right now? I personally back him. I don't think there are many better goalkeepers we can get at this level of football in the Championship. I also don't think that there's that many great keepers out there at this level in terms of what you would need to do for Leeds, because being a shot stopper for Leeds is very different to being a shot stopper for any other team lower down in the Championship, because you're not going to be facing as many shots per 90 as a lot of these other lower down the table teams, which makes it a lot different of an equation in terms of what you need to do. Come Norwich again. Big run forward. Gruev's given the free kick away there. Terrible foul. Again, he gives him a free kick, though. That is not a... Oh, he's grabbed his shorts a little bit. Oh, that's a light one. Now we're seeing what the keepers, what the ref's going to be starting to do today. We're seeing his patterns. He's going to give every single little thing you give an opportunity to. Meslier appears to be trying to piss promotion up a toilet wall. Leeds already have done that. But we have a second bite of the cherry, so hopefully we don't piss it up there again. Ooh, come on, boys. Who are you supporting? Big Leeds United, mate. Leeds United. Well, Leeds United, we rule supreme. Forever and ever. We'll follow our team. Well, Leeds United, we rule supreme. G. Sarah for the corner for Norwich now. A lot of Norwich bodies piled forward. It's a big opportunity for Norwich to take the lead. Leeds are notoriously terrible at defending set pieces. Will we let another one slip right here, right now? It's whipped into the box, but it is got away this time. Not very far, though. But beautiful defensive work by Rutter, and Leeds are out of that dangerous situation. Robert, thank you for the follow. TR Leeds. Yo, what's going on, my guy? Come on, lads. Beautiful defensive work by Rutter there. Beautiful defensive work by Rutter. Darwin Núñez with another bite of the cherry, though. Is he going for a long throw or something? Are they giving a foul? Oh, this ref's actually lost the plot already. This ref's lost the plot already. Every little, like, nick someone gets, he's going to give a foul. Because he's given one here. Dangerous area. The ball's whipped in. Clear it, Rutter. Lovely clearance all the way back to Norwich's own half. Now we need to press. This is the problem that I'm seeing from Leeds early doors. I'm not seeing a lot of movement. I'm not seeing a lot of pressing up front. It's to do with our awkward lineup. I'm not seeing any movement. Come on, Leeds, indeed. It's a very awkward lineup. Go on. Rodon making a very storming run down the right-hand side. I'm surprised he's got that high up the pitch, to be honest with you. What did you guys make of this lineup, by the way? What were your thoughts? Very, very different. A lot of us have been calling for him to put Joseph up front. A lot of us have been calling for him to put Gelhardt up front. Someone, obviously with Bamford out, you'd expect Joseph to get the call up. Instead, Rutter, for the first time since, 3 months into the season, has been given the duties of playing up front alone. And then we've pushed Archie Gray up into the attacking midfield role. Very, very interesting. I'm intrigued to see how this plays out. Now, obviously, him and Wagner have a bit of back and forth. Maybe he knows this is the style that will defeat Wagner. But what I will say, not what I would have gone for. Wish nothing but the best for this lad, but he's shit. Who? Oh! Who's shit? Postman Cap. Oh, mate, no one's been asking for Gal. Yeah, fair enough. I will rephrase that one. Many of you have been asking for Joseph up front. I've been asking also for Gelhardt up front. I don't think he's shit. I think Gelhardt would offer something. Or even Gelhardt in the 10 with Rutter up front or something. Either way, I think Gelhardt has a role in this team. He hasn't really been given a lot of opportunities, though. But I definitely will be starting with Joseph up front. I think that we can probably both agree on. Surely. Surely we both agree on that. Man, I really want a glass of water. A glass of agua. Aguaticos. Well, what did you... hang on, Postman Cap. You want to give me the old Archie Bargy over here? The old Archie Gray Bargy. Who would you have started in that position? What do you like? What are your thoughts on this kind of Rutter up front, Archie Gray and Cam? How would you have set it up? Would you have gone with Joseph, I presume? Melier back. Gives it out to Rodon. Chips the ball forward. Oh, that is a terrible through ball. Terrible through ball. Here they come down the left-hand side. Lovely shimmy. Flicks in the ball with the outside of the foot. Darwizzy just manages to get there. Oh, man. Another corner for Norwich already. Gelhardt would have to be a late sub to try and change it up, I reckon. Falk definitely doesn't rate him. Joseph in, though. Joseph, but I'll take Rutter over Perot. Oh, yeah, same. Same, 100%. But if you think about it, Rutter was playing either way. So you're technically not taking Rutter over Perot because Rutter's been playing up front in the last few games and Perot's been playing in the 10. So, if anything, you're taking Gray in for Perot or putting Gray in for Perot. That's the change, pretty much. Rutter is shocking. No Perot up front. Leeds terrible. What, you'd put Perot in, Ali? Perot? You'd put Perot? Wow. Switch to 2 round per row. Fair enough. Fair play. I disagree with that assumption. I would definitely, or not assumption, that idea. Oh, it's not a foul, man. That's not a foul. That's just good pressing by Rutter. Oh, this referee has set a trend for this game. Yeah, without Joseph. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much without Joseph. Although I would probably drop Gruev for Joseph. Drop Gruev, put Gray into that holding midfield role, put Rutter in the 10 and put Joseph up front. That would be my ideal lineup. Oh, 1 second, I'm going to get a glass of water. My mouth is so dry. The glass of agua is back. Bagua. Tommy Lee, welcome to the stream, my man. To be honest, I think it's too late to bring in Joseph. Can't introduce a young player to the team in the playoffs, really. I understand that side of things, yes. But by that same token, you could argue that it's too late to randomly change up your entire philosophy and play a young Archie Gray in central attacking midfield for the first time this season in the playoffs. And you're also playing Rutter completely by himself because he has no one behind him that is actually proficient in sharing the load up front in that position. Robert Midgley, thank you so much for the sharing of the live. If anyone else can, that really, really helps. Are you in Leeds at the moment? No, I'm in London, mate. Oh, go on. Nonto down the right-hand side. That's a foul, ref. Honestly, you could have given them every single decision, and you're not going to give us a foul there. He's cleaned him out. He has cleaned him out. Norwich are the worrying team, in my opinion. Saints fam, glad we have West Brom. Really, is that so? Mate, completely robbed there. For me, West Brom are. Just because of their manager. Damn, I've been searching for a live feed and all I've come across is some numpty with a Carabao Cup and 1972's graphic, but it's my wee friend, so I'll stop. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Why did I throw off the Carabao Cup, you know? I think I put that in the beginning of the season, and we've just been stuck here for like 80% of the championship campaign with the Carabao Cup thing in there. But it's good vibes. Actually, we're undefeated with this Carabao Cup graphic. That's all I'm saying. Go on, Somerville. Drive. Drive, my son. Lukey, thank you so much for the follow, my man. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that a lot, my man. Fairy Tale Cup run. Yeah, exactly. But hopefully Leeds can have a good cup run in the playoffs. We're already in the semi-final, so we've been boosted to the first move before the final. So if we can't get to the final this time... Oh, yes! Yes, it's Senior Firpo! What? No, Firpo scored! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How have they chalked it off? That was the moment Senior Firpo in the playoff semi-final. What's he chalked it off for? What? For Rutter pushing, he doesn't even touch the ball! He doesn't even touch the ball. They've disallowed it. Oh, my Lord. Oh, wow. That would have been the moment. Comment potatoes curse. Oh, my Lord. That would have been the moment. Firpo in the playoffs after everything that man has gone through. Oh. No. How could they give me that and take it away like that? How can you give me a Firpo goal in the playoff semi-finals and just take it away from me like that? That is criminal. Lovely work by Nonto, though. Gives it out to the right-hand side. The ball's too heavy. What a move. Yeah, what a move. I mean, they're saying Rutter kind of pushed the defender back and then was a big enough part in the play in that he caused their other defender to slide tackle it away from their goalkeeper. But I don't know, man. Another referee could have let that go. Because he technically didn't touch the ball, although he did play a part in the ball. In the game. In the play, should we say. Leeds look to regroup now and mount another attack. 31 minutes into the game. So far, it's been in patches. But right now, so far, Leeds look like the team that will be scoring or should be scoring. Early doors, Leeds had a good few opportunities to take this game away. Well, not take the game away, but to put Leeds' noses in front. And it's looking that way right now. Leeds did dip off for about 5 to 10 minutes in the middle of the half, but are starting to build ourselves back up now. Build ourselves back into the urgency. Not going to lie, Leeds have fumbled the last few... Oh, yeah, Robert. No doubt about it, Robert. We ain't just fumbled. We have completely choked the past few games. Completely choked it. It was in our hands. It was in our grasp. And we somehow clutched defeat from the jaws of victory. So, yes, you're 100% right. We have fumbled. Robert, thank you for... George, sorry. Thank you for the like, my man. How hard would you laugh if you met someone from EA with... Well, I wouldn't laugh very hard. I wouldn't laugh at anyone with cancer. That's a terrible, terrible thing. Big free kick for Norwich now. JT, joking apart, why don't Leeds have a natural striker on the pitch? I don't know. All jokes aside, I genuinely don't know. Nonto is the best player in the world. What are you laughing for? I'm being serious. Nonto is the best player in the world. Oh, get it out! Can't believe we dropped points to Birmingham, QPR, Rotherham and Blackburn. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, my son. Nonto is not a natural striker, Postman Cap. Not a natural striker. In my opinion. I know a lot of people talking about playing him in the middle, either in cam or some in striker. In my opinion, he's not a natural striker. I would not play him as the natural number 9. I think he's better off the wide areas. I'm surprised Byram in Where's Gray playing. Yeah. Surprised Byram in Where's Gray playing. Gray is playing in central attacking midfield. Gray's playing a central attacking midfield. This is why I say it's an unorthodox lineup. Gray is playing the furthest forward that he's ever played for Leeds United. In the most important game he's ever played for Leeds United. In Leeds' most important game of the season thus far. Archie Gray has been put in central attacking midfield. This is either going to be the most stupid decision or the biggest tactical genius masterclass 100,000 IQ 4D chess play ever by Daniel Farke. There's no in between. It's one of the two. Either he's going to bag a brace and have an absolutely worldy of a performance, or he's going to absolutely stink up the gaff. So far, he's actually played pretty decently there. Reckon Archie's the type of bloke who could play anywhere. Just get the feeling that you want that actual healing. Somerville down the left-hand side. Lovely run. Still going into the box, though. Shoot! What? Has he just dribbled the ball off the pitch? Fuck. Gonna snatch a 1-0 win in the Sauterville. Win the Sauterville. You think Sauterville's gonna get that 1-0 goal? A lemon curd cheesecake when I get home. Well, let's not think about lemon curd cheesecakes. Those colours of a lemon curd cheesecake are a little bit too close to yellow and green. Not what I want to see, mate. I want to see white, blue, and yellow in that cake. A white chocolate with blueberries. No way, Somerville just stunk up the gaff. Well, yeah, he got the ball into the box. He just dribbled off the pitch for some reason. I'm not quite sure what I saw there. Go on, Nonto drives forward. This time, no. Leeds putting forward a good few attacks now. Kamara with the opportunity to cross it, and he's giving it straight back to Norwich there. Terrible cross into the box. But Leeds are starting to pile the pressure on now on Norwich. And are coming close. It's only a matter of time. We're knocking on that door. Knock, knock. Who's there? Promotion. I'm here to take you. I'm here to take you and throw you into the back of my van. That's what I'm doing. Big opportunity here. Come on. Let's drive it forward, gents. Drive it forward. Jarrell Miller. Big Pharmacy Miller. Go on, Leeds. Take our foot off the gas a little bit. Let's just max and chillax, gents. 38th minute into the game. How are we feeling so far? What are you making of Leeds' performance thus far? Are you impressed? Do you think these are positive signs? Or do you think this is a very bad outlook for Leeds so far? Leeds' average possessions looks very congested in the middle areas. Byron pushing forward a lot higher than Firpo. Well, a little higher than Firpo. Just goes to show you that a lot of Leeds' attacks are going forward on the right-hand side. What else are you streaming, Robert Midgley? I'm streaming the same thing that you're watching here. I'm just streaming it on YouTube as well. YouTube is the bread and butter. If you do want the highest quality, the best action, YouTube is the place to go. But I'm newly dipping my toes into TikTok as well, trying to learn how to use that platform. 0-0 is going to be the pressure on, put the pressure on Leeds on the return leg. It is indeed. It is big time, big time. We need a win. But we don't just need a win. As I said, I don't want another like Derby situation where we edge a 1-0 win. No, I want at least a 3-goal lead going into that second leg. At least a 3-goal lead, just to give me a little bit of confidence, a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of leeway. What I don't want is for us to get a 3-0 win and everyone sat there fucking cruising with their feet up on the edge of the sofa, you know? I still want Leeds fans, Leeds players, everybody to be on the edge of their seats. Because the second we relax and start to get a little bit confident, we always fuck it. Case in point, this season. This season, past 5 games, everyone's like, yeah, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's done. What happens? We fuck it. We come back from 17 points behind, we fuck it. We have the season in the palm of our hands. Going into the last 5 games, we completely screw it up. International break, we go into it chilling, come out of it, absolutely shredded the bed. Firpo goes through once, he's fouled twice, they've still not given us a free kick, and you're giving them! Oh my lord, this referee is on some crazy sort of Buju Banton here, because Firpo's been fouled about 4 or 5 times, referee gives nothing, and then the second Archie Gray sticks a little inkling of a foot out, and the guy dives over it. They give them a free kick instantly. Brilliant. Cheers, ref. Cheers, ref. Son's crying, mate. Hyungmin's son is crying. Get those mushrooms in. Lovely ball forward. We get nothing. No, we don't, mate. This referee's not starting off too well, in my opinion. Big opportunity for Norwich outside of the box. They're piling a lot of men forward here. They've been waiting to attack, and this is their moment. But now that they've committed men forward, now Leeds need to bite. This is where Leeds need to get them back. Had a shot on target yet? I'm pretty sure we have had a shot on target, have we not? Actually, I kind of think. I thought I would have said Nonto. Archie Gray down the right-hand side. Ball's gone off for a throw-in. I kind of think, what would our shot on target been? I mean, I could just check the stats right now. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of a shot on target that we've had, but... no, we haven't had a shot on target. No, we haven't. Yeah, fair enough. 2 shots, 0 on target. Norwich, 4 shots, 1 on target. SOT, mate. Edge a 1-0 win. 0-0 is going to put the pressure on Leeds in the return leg. Edge a 1-0 win is what you want. Just like Derby, Leeds, then Frank comes and stinks the joint out. Well, Frank didn't really stick the joint out. Leeds stunk the joint out. And then Frank Lampard took advantage of Leeds stinking the joint out. I'm not going to sit here and say someone else stunk the joint out when we literally conceded a goal from our centre-back slide tackling our goalkeeper. Like, what the hell is that? This game has really fallen down a little bit. The second half has been pretty poor. How many times have we blamed the ref this season? Yeah, exactly. Wow. True. T-Roo, Geordie. Piro, Geordie. Go on, return. Bit better. How do people like to pronounce it? Because I always call it Rutter. Good old Rutter. But a lot of people are like, no, you must say Rutter. Jorginho Rutter. Ruibi. Definitely probably should be getting into the French team for the Euros, you would presume. Better than that Mbappe geezer. That Ousmane fraud. None of them can hold a candle to Jorginho Rutter, who has so far failed to score in his first ever championship playoff game. His first ever playoff game in English football. And once again, the referee has given Norwich a foul for no reason. How many times have you blamed the ref this season? Too many. And I'm going to do it again because this ref is fucking shocking. Are you kidding me? Today was not the day for Fark to experiment with the lineup. I'm not sure what he's doing. But this referee is experimenting with my brain cells because he's destroying them. Because I'm struggling to see what the hell this guy's seeing. Because he is giving decision after decision after decision after decision, which just baffles me. Makes absolutely no sense. Because they're nonsensical decisions. Fucking hell, ref. On some sort of spice today, aren't you, son? SFC Finn. Welcome to the stream, my man. Did Fark throw his players under the bus at the presser when he said it's on the lads now? No, I wouldn't really necessarily call that throwing his players under the bus. First half, there's only 1 minute of stoppage time. That is looking like it's going to be done now. That is half time, I do believe. Leeds United 0, Norwich City 0. Not the most imaginative half of football thus far for Leeds. But we still had opportunities, and it isn't the most demotivating half of football either for Leeds United. What are our thoughts? What are our instant thoughts and feelings? Come on, Norwich, SFC, Finn, Southampton fan, I presume. Why do you want Norwich so badly? Are you fearing us, mate? Are you scared we'll come and slap you up in the final? Is that what's going on? Is that why you're so eager for Norwich to win? You fear the mighty whites of Leeds United. Yeah, I would too, mate, because the most confident game out of all four that I actually feel, or all three opponents, is Southampton, because you've beaten us twice already. That's what gives me a little bit of confidence in that game. Hey, JT, it's been a while. Wow, it has freshly picked football videos. How are you, man? Ref's been awful this half, hasn't it? Oh, absolutely disgracefully bad. Womp womp. Yeah, he's been poor. The ref's been poor. The ref's been fucking terrible, mate. The ref has been terrible. But, I mean, when are Leeds going to get a good one? Never, by the looks of things. Absolutely never. We're always getting screwed with these same kind of dodgy officials. Time and time again. Time and time again. Have to win at home no matter the result here, though. Well, no, not no matter the result here. If we win like 4-0, we don't necessarily need to. We could buy out with a draw at home. But yes, you would like Leeds to win at home. But I would like us to get an early lead going into that, just to alleviate some pressure, because Leeds in these high-pressure playoff scenarios seem to always fuck it up. You know what I mean? Leeds staying down, LCFC, Josh. Leeds are falling apart, SFC Finn. A lot of people ready to jump on Leeds United's back, man. What the fuck was that half duck? Listen, I don't think it was the most porous half from Leeds. The referee didn't help us with a lot of the decisions. But it wasn't the most... but it wasn't the most imaginative game for Leeds United. We're just kind of shit, Waz Central. 4-0 Cupid. Oh, womp womp. Waz Central, thanks for the like. Norwich will win NCFC.ro. JT, are you biased against the ref because they have assessed regularly? Wait, what? Because they get assessed regularly, they have to make a living. Are you saying they should go to Specsavers or stop taking bribes? Mate, yes, you have to take a living. Yeah, you can take all the bribes you want, but I'm going to call you out for it. No, listen, of course they have to make a living. Of course they have to do their job. But the standard of officiating in this league is fucking woeful at times. The standard of officiating in a lot of Leeds United's games this season has been poor. Have we benefited from poor officiating a couple times this season? Yes. We benefited against Leicester. We benefited... I forget, there must have been one more game, I think, where we got a dubious decision. Was it Sheffield Wednesday or Huddersfield where Nonto got that goal that was kind of offside? We benefited from a couple of poor decisions, but overall, over the course of play of the season, we've been done a lot worse from officiating than we have been gifted from officiating. So that is what I would say to that. And I do think that this referee has lost control of the game already. He's giving away free kicks way too quickly. He's not letting the game develop at all. But he's also giving a lot of dubious decisions over to Norwich, because a lot of the fouls, a lot of the caliber of the fouls that he's giving Norwich, he's not giving Leeds. That is where I'll say, listen, mate, you need to make sure that everything you do is consistent. Listen, either you're going to be the type of referee that gives a lot of free kicks for a lot of small challenges, or you're going to be the type of referee that lets the game go on, and you're going to let some things go, and you're going to play to the tempo of the match. But whatever you do, stay consistent. Because right now I'm not seeing consistency. It's about as consistent as pigeon shit on Trafalgar Square. I'm seeing them give one type of decision one way and another type of decision another way for very identical levels of fouls. Nonto offside. Middlesbrough, what are you saying? We had a nice decision against Middlesbrough. Cat and mouse in the second half. I predict James will be the hero. Oof, interesting. Rest been dismal as always, Dan. Quite poor first half for us. Jeff, is that what you think so? What would you change in the second half? Tactical, or would you change lineup? Can we just shoot for once? I like a cutback, but sure, 0 shots just like Sunderland. All playoff games should be done with VAR. I drug Rotter off at halftime. Really, Dan? Who are you putting him in his position, though? Who are you putting in his position? I went to the Leeds Blackburn for my birthday, and the ref was so baff. That's what I'm saying, man. Womp womp indeed. That Nonto foul will be given anywhere outside the box. Exactly. Some people saying he's offside. I didn't see any calls for offside, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Leeds were shocking and Norwich were all over them. That I disagree with Matt Leon. Because I think Leeds actually had, especially earlier on in the game, higher caliber of chances. I know Norwich have had more shots and actual shots on target, but I thought Leeds had higher caliber chances in a lot of that game. Hey, brother James, take no shit. Take no shit indeed. Cat and mouse in the second half. Come on, who would you guys change? What kind of changes do you make as we hit 15 whole goddamn likes? Don't know who you are. Don't know where you're liking from, as your 15 source. Demons are absolutely living legends. Thank you guys so much. SFC Finn, thank you so much for the follow, my man. Thank you so much. It's going to be your turn up next. So, you give me all this shit now. But you're going to be the one that's cacking your pants in about an hour's time. So, you know what? Give me all the smoke you want now, mate. But you're going to be in the same position as I am, as all of us are in right here, right now. Absolutely crapping our pants watching this KGR's football, man. Andy Rowe, if Leeds get promotion, there's plenty of upgrades available. Oh, yeah, big time. And the 49ers have finally been talking about doing what we were promised about 4 years ago when we went up in the first place, which is getting that extra seat in the stadium. Clicks Rage, thank you for joining the home of the most forward-thinking pioneers to ever grace the beautiful game and hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much. It's appreciated, my man. I welcome you to this home of absolutely intellectual human beings, a lot of which from a Leeds United contingency. So thank you very much for subscribing. It means a lot, and I'm very happy to have you here in the family, my man. Chris Thompson, hey brother, take no shit. Clicks rage. I don't think Archie is suited for the role he is playing. First time he's ever played that advanced up the pitch. Interesting that this is the game he's decided to do it in. So far, he's actually been alright, but he hasn't quite been the creative outlet we need. I would take Gruev off potentially. I don't think he's offering that much today. I'll push Archie Gray back into holding midfield. I would take Byram off, put another right back in that situation, and then I would put Joseph up front. Those are the moves I would make. Double change. That is the double change I would make. Bamford, Joseph, Pirot, and Rutter at striker. Who would you rather? Pirot or Rutter at striker. Who would you rather? I would Joseph. Either Joseph or Bamford. Depends how fit Bamford is, and depends on the momentum and the form of either Joseph or Bamford. I think they're both here or there, but because Bamford's form has dipped slightly and Joseph looks red hot, I would have thrown Joseph in, and I would love him if he went in at halftime now and just said, you know what, we're going to take a fucking gamble on this. I know you're young. I know you're relatively inexperienced. Listen, he's shown that he's willing to take that kind of gamble by the fact that he's playing Archie Gray in central attacking midfield, who has never played that advanced up the pitch before. So if you're going to be that advanced, if you're going to take a gamble like that, I'd like him to just show some bottle, take a gamble, take Rutter, put him into Cam, take Archie, put him into holding midfield, and just slap Joseph up front for 45 minutes and just see what he can do. Because at least, if you're going to gamble him, if you're going to put one of those strikers on the pitch, and for me it has to be Joseph, we don't have another option. Perot, no. Okay, maybe Gelhardt, yes. But no one really wants to see him. So Joseph is the option. I don't want Rutter playing in striker for the next 135 minutes of football, plus stoppage times. Now is your opportunity. You don't want to gamble in the second leg. At least the first leg, you've got a second leg at home coming up, where you can make up for any mistakes potentially that are made. Now, show some bottle, 45 minutes, throw Joseph up front, and just see what he can do. Try and feed the balls in behind, because Norwich are stepping forward a little bit. There's a lot of space in behind to be played with, and if you have a striker who can press well and a striker who can make the run, those beautiful diagonal runs, it will add a completely different element to Leeds' attack. That's what I would do. Gamble and change things up that way. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. A weird one, but I like to see Shackleton on at right back. That is a very weird one, Clicks. I'm not sure I agree with that one, but would you care to elaborate why you'd like to see him at right back? JT, how much are the Wembley tickets bar-wise graded? It will be full to the rafters. Tell me about it. I don't know how much they are, actually. I don't know how much they are. Alright, let's see. Championship player final tickets 2024, around 80 quid. Category 1, 80 quid. Championship player final tickets won't be available to be purchased until the semi-finals have been completed. Once they are, tickets will be allocated to both clubs, who will then sell directly to fans. The ticket sale process will depend on each club's ticket sales process and anticipated demand. Yeah, those tickets are going to be fucking impossible to get their hands on. Ouch. Waiting for a Leeds shot on target to test us. Guns bid the opposite for us. Cree not on it today. Dan James will make a big difference. Yeah, Somerville hasn't been his best self today, but I wouldn't take him off the pitch, because if anyone is going to have a moment of magic, it is going to be Somerville. SFC Finn, thank you so much for the 2 gifts, my man. Really appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much for that. Waz Central, yep, pretty much from Ampadu and Roden. I think he's bottom half for save percentage this season. Are you talking about Melier? Is Melier always this shaky? Listen, that's an interesting topic, and we were talking about it a second ago with Melier. I don't think Melier's been that bad. I think Melier's been good. I think Melia has been good. A lot of people have blamed him for the last 3 or 4 games of the season. I wouldn't put all that blame on Melia. I don't think he's been that bad. Leeds are falling apart again, Sean. Sainz doesn't get the ball or Nonto in that pen shout. He just went over. He doesn't get the ball. He did get Nonto, in my opinion. Bailed out defense last season. He conceded 13 from 30 shots on target. He's wank. I think he's bottom half for save percentage this season. Melier isn't helping us at all, piling on a lot of pressure. We don't shoot, remember. 0 shots on target against Sunderland. I'm not counting the header. We're playing for a draw. It feels like, do you think it was a penalty? I do think it was a penalty, Geno. I don't think we're playing for a draw. We're definitely playing for a win. Early doors, we had a couple of moments where we were pushing the door in, pushing the envelope, so to say. But it just hasn't been high enough quality or composure in the final third. But there's still 135 minutes worth of football to be played in these playoffs, minimum. So let's tuck in, let's dig in, and let's get some goals coming for Leeds United. Let's get some shots off, as you said. Let's have another look at that penalty. That is a foul, in my opinion. No two ways about it. He's grabbing his cock, and then he's fouled him. Yes, the reason why people say it looks like he's made no contact is because the foot he swings with, which is his right foot, makes absolutely no contact at all. I completely agree with you in that. If you're looking at his right foot that he kicks with, it looks like he makes no contact because he doesn't. But if you look at his left foot, which is kind of hidden away behind Nonto, he trips Nonto with his left foot. He trips him with his standing leg. And then it's his other leg he goes and swings into no man's land, so it makes it look like, oh, he just slipped over. No, his standing foot, his left foot, he's tripped Nonto with, if you actually look at it. Every time he came on, he's shown grit. So Andy, the tickets are around like 80 quid, 70 quid, 50 quid, and 30 quid, depending on which category tickets you do get. Every time Shackleton comes on, he's shown grit. He always gives 100%. He doesn't put in a bad shift. I think he definitely works very hard, but I've seen him put in a few suspect performances, especially last season in the Premier League, but Championship's a different game. Only time I really can remember him getting a serious amount of game time was the Birmingham game early on in the season, which was obviously shocking for Leeds United. We bigged up Joseph so much this season that it will turn into a damp squib. £80 squid, are you having a laugh? I know we don't want to talk about it, but if Leeds don't go up, who would go? Somerville. Oh, Somerville, Nonto, Rutter, Archie Gray probably. Beggars belief who would go. So, yeah. We don't want that to become a possibility, that's for sure. And I ain't talking Adam, because he's already gone. If Leeds do get Calvin Phillips back, we're going to need a bigger parachute. That's an interesting way of putting it. Alright, let's get ready. Let's get that timer ready, gents. Are you ready, kids? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. The timer is started. Leeds are falling apart again, is what they all say, and that's what we're going to be singing after we smash Norwich. He drags him back, takes him out, penalty all day. I agree with you on that one. We might not need KP next season if we get Mark Rocker back. No, we don't want Rocker back. I'd much rather have Phillips and Rocker. Give me 1 second, gents. I just need to wash my hands. Oh, that's better. Oh my god, I feel better now. Oh, I feel better now. Sorry, guys. That was 2 minutes too long. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything crazy, lads? Please inform me. Who's on the bench, JT? We might not need KP next season. I will go through the bench with you now. The bench for Leeds United is as follows. We have Liam Cooper, Charlie Cresswell, Carl Darlow, Mateo Joseph, Connor Roberts, Daniel James, Seamus Shackleton, Joel Perot, and Jaden Anthony. Lovely run forward by Rutter now into the box. That's a Leeds United corner, surely. No! Referee, you are on spice, man. You are on some sort of craziness, mate. Never in a million years. Yeah, sorry, my stomach was absolutely gone there. Is it at Ellen Road? No, it is not. It is at the cottage. Wait, what did I say? Craven Cottage. That is... It is most certainly not at Craven Cottage. No. Leeds are the away side, though. Come on, Leeds. Uh-oh, Somerville's down. Oh, please, no. Please don't tell me Somerville's injured. Please don't tell me Somerville's injured. They're grabbing his foot. What's going on? No, this is giving me fucking flashbacks to last time we were in the playoffs. Kemar Roof scored and he got injured in the first leg. Please, no. No, not Somerville, man. Not Somerville. Of all the players, Somerville, please. You've got to be kidding me. What is this? If Somerville goes off injured and we have fucking Archie Gray as our most advanced player on the pitch, what's going on right now? What is going on, Leeds? What is this lineup? Yo, JT, big day today. Huge day today, double A. Huge day. Hi, Joanne Town. How are you? How are you, Joanne Town? Long time no speak. How are you? I hope you're doing phenomenally well. Man. Archie Gray's pressing for the front. Archie Gray is our furthest player forward. Rutter's gone left wing while Somerville's off the pitch. And Archie Gray's our number 9. Are you kidding me? Here come Norwich. Big cross. Oh my god, they've almost scored. What am I actually watching here? Bob just joined. Welcome to the stream, my man. Are you fucking joking me? Are you yanking my Johnson? We have Archie Gray as our most advanced forward on the pitch. How? How is this our biggest game of the season and Archie Gray is our furthest player forward? Cat Kim, thank you very much for the follow, my man. What is actually going on here? Somerville back on the pitch? Yes, he is. And Rutter tries to flick it forward. He can't. We have no kind of focal threat up there. We're trying to use Archie Gray as the hold-up man. He is playing decently in that attacking midfield role. He is. But he's further forward than Rutter. He's basically playing as a number 9. I mean, if he scores today, I'll be shocked. But it would be prophesized in history. You take a draw? Nah, I need a win. Why can't you use Perot? Because he doesn't work in the system, mate. We've tried it many times. It doesn't work. That's why. But we have a ready striker ready to go. A striker who can hold up the ball. A striker who can make runs in behind. A striker who can make damaging runs in behind at that. A striker who's clinical. A striker who can press. A striker who's got energy. And that is Mateo Joseph. Get him on the pitch. Farks made the changes. Been poor all week. Carrow Road is a good away day. I've never been there for an away day, though. I am intrigued to see what it's like. I've heard decent things. I don't believe it's too far from London, is it, either? Miss Pats. Been poor all week. Miss Patrick. Yep, big time. Big time. And for everyone that was slagging Patrick Bamford off, if he has no intention of playing Joseph, as we're seeing here, this is the result of us not having Patrick Bamford. So everyone was slagging him off, saying, yeah, he's shit, you know, get him out of the side, get him out of the side. This is what you're left with. Go on, Furps. Leeds signed Veghorst for the work rate and experience. Fuck me. Tragic. I tell you who we could do with if we still had them in the side. We would be winning. We would have absolutely cakewalked this season. There's one player we lost that is the biggest detriment to Leeds completely, and that is Rodrigo. If we somehow broke the bank out to keep Rodrigo Moreno this season, when we got relegated, we would have cakewalked this league. We would have absolutely cakewalked this league. He is the final link in the puzzle. He can press. He's got good hold-up play. He's clinical in front of goal, as we saw last season. He's got amazing technical ability. He would link up great with Rutter and Somerville. Rodrigo Moreno would be the final piece in this jigsaw puzzle. We would have got 100 plus points. We would have got 100 plus points with Rodrigo Moreno. This game now, crying out for a player like that. Lovely ball by Firpo. Find Somerville. Cut it back, please. Oh, it's a fucking terrible cutback to Kamara. Terrible cutback. Come on. Somerville's still in. Blimey, crikey. Ah! Whips the ball in. No. Cap, you don't think so? Shouldn't have let Cine go. No, I agree with that one, but he's kind of sued the club, so you don't really have much things. I'd never slag Pats. How many shots on goal have Leeds had? I believe that was our first shot on target, was it not? In terms of actual shots, I'm going to have a stab at a guess of 3. It's not updating. It still says 2 shots, 0 on target. But I believe that makes it 3 shots, 1 on target. Archie Gray strives forward now. Big opportunity. Come on, Nanto. Get the cross in. Oh, he weaves in and out. Gets tackled, but the ball rolls out to the outside of the 18-yard box. Glenn Kamara picks it up. Gives it to Firpo. It's a heavy ball to Firpo. He tries to make the most of it, and that he does. Somerville! Oh! Woo! Camp is divided on Bamford, but I think he's not the future for Leeds. No, he's not the future, but we don't need the future right now. We need the present. Big move by Somerville. The future for Leeds is already on the pitch. Rutter, Somerville, Gray. But in order for them to be the future for Leeds, we need to win these games and get to the Premier League. Otherwise, they will not be the future for Leeds United. Because they will not be at Leeds United. Uh-oh. Yes, Gray. Gray, who's our furthest player at forward on the pitch for most of the game. When we're attacking set pieces, is our furthest player back. And he's driven all the way forward. Kamara gives it to Byram, you fucking donkey! What is that? What a chance, man. Outside, on the edge of the 18-yard box, inside the box. And he's absolutely whiffed the shot. He's absolutely whiffed it. Oh, Byram, what the flying cactus was that? Wow. Wow. Hello from Lisbon, RXM. Who you backing today? Oh my lord. Wait, is this another corner that's gone back to Archie Gray? Yes, it has. Here's Glenn Kamara this time. Please, good ball. Oh. No, they're showing the same thing. What's going on with Sky Sports? Why is it just rewinded? That was a weird play. That was a weird highlight they were showing. JT, I think you're getting animated at times. JT, if you're getting animated at times, I'd hate to be just Joe's heart monitor. Come on. Let's wake up, gents. Gents sense over here. Let's wake up. Let's get those mushrooms consumed. BT, it be all Pat's fault. Here come Norwich driving forward, though. Big challenge by Rodon. Leeds have looked the much better team in the second half. Norwich have not been able to really do anything in the attack. Oh, hang on a second. Nonto's down. He's been punched in the face there. Referee. Hang on, ref. He's been knocked out. He's been knocked out, ref. That's got to be a red card, surely. Do you like the new Norwich badge or do you prefer the old one? I think, listen, a lot of new clubs with their new badges, I don't like this whole minimalistic kind of thing they're doing. Like, Juventus is the worst example of it. Their old badge was beautiful. Their new badge is just so minimalistic and just, it just doesn't have the same kind of aura behind it. Archie Gray is being talked to by Daniel Fark. Clearly a big game plan centered around him. I do love that it is Archie Gray that has been given this new responsibility today. Come on, fuck. Nonto is still down, though. That's what scares me. SFC Finn, thank you for the extra diamond. For the more diamonds, my man. Thank you so much. Wow. Tofu, whatever that is. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. He's given a red, you think? Bolton away next season. Think about the fact if you don't go up, you're going to be going to Bolton away. That is tragic, mate. Oh no, is Nonto actually fully written off? Brilliant. The one thing we couldn't afford to have is an injury. And Nonto's already been written off. That is not good. Portsmouth away. Look at that. He's pulled him down. Has he studded his face? He studded his face. Ref! Have they actually not even given a booking for that? Have they not given a booking for that? He's pushed Nonto down. As Nonto's fallen, he's kind of fallen on his front, done a forward roll, and then his stud has flicked out and like kind of clicked him in the face. JT, what do you do as a day job? I do videography work, editing work, presenting work. I do a few things to get the income in. A good few things. A few different things. Multiple streams of income. Go on, Rutter. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do in life. You got to do whatever you can to get that money in. To get the bills. To try and get the money in. Oh, Rutter. Drive forward. Ooh, close. Archie is the one with all the passion. Which is why he's probably been given this responsibility. Get Perot on, Jackson. Oof, if we don't go up, we'll go up next season. That's a big assumption, man. That is a big assumption. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about losing these players. I want to keep these amazing players we have, and I want us to go up now. Hopefully not Luton away next season after they will most likely, well, no, not most likely, will be down in the championship next season. 64th minute of action. Leeds starting to play a lot more cagey now, almost giving the ball away straight through on goal to Norwich. Nonto tries to drive forward, but he's looking a little bit reluctant. Almost like he's still feeling the knock of that injury. Feeling it in his brain with a little bit of fear there. Ball's crossed into Sargent all the way at the back sticks. Woo! That was close. Big challenge by Firpo there. Big interception. Gives it to Kamara. Back to Somerville. Back to Firpo. Nope, ref. If he's been knocked out, that's 3 weeks out. Thought the Carabao Cup already ended. All right, that's it. I'm getting rid of it. But no, in fact, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm not getting rid of the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup thing in the top corner is culture, all right? It spells culture, and it's good luck for Leeds. Every time you see that there, you know it's good luck for Leeds. As he actually booked Somerville. Nah, fuck right off, ref. Fuck right off. You are mugging me off, mate. You are mugging me off. After everything that Leeds have gone through in terms of fouls this game, the amount of fouls we've had to receive, and you book Somerville. Yeah, damn right you book Fashnat as well. Has Nonto gone off? No, he's still on the pitch. No changes thus far for Leeds United. Leeds need a big defensive leader, Bob. A draw is... I disagree that a draw is a great result in the first leg. Kamara's through! Oh, ref, you've given it again. You've given offside again. I cannot be arsed, man. Giving him everything. If we have VAR, would that player have been sent off? I can't say, mate. I can't say because it still comes down to the referee decisions. Oh. There's a double change being readied for Leeds United. Who do you guys think it is? I'm seeing the players. And out of all the players you guys said you would want on, it's not hitting. But it could work. So I'm not going to say anything just yet until I've seen how it comes through. Rutter tries to play the through ball. Ooh, is Fark going to dare make late substitutions? Well, he's just made 2 who are about to come on the next time the ball goes out of play. A lot of people wanted Dan James and Joseph on the pitch for some pace and electricity in behind. But what we have gone with is Jadon Anthony and Joel Perreault ready to come on. Interesting. Alex, welcome to the stream. Lovely challenge there. What? How's he giving them a free kick, man? How is he giving them everything, man? Everything. With everybody saying. With everybody saying this ref is shite. Leeds fall off needs to be studied. Low key true. Low key true. Come on. 22 minutes left. Leeds still drawing. Don't concede something stupid from this free kick, please. Where's Bamford? He's injured, mate. He's injured. Dangerous free kick. Goes nowhere. Is that going to be a Leeds United corner? No. Goal kick, I mean. No, it's a Norwich corner. Yes, come off. Somerville there. It is a Norwich corner. Just don't do anything stupid here, please, Leeds. Don't fucking concede. If Leeds concede goals late, it's going to be an uphill slog at Ellen Road. Yep. Looking forward to Arsenal Leeds next. Well, we've got to get there, mate. We've got to get there. Lovely work by Rutter. Almost getting Leeds out of danger there, but it is good pressing by Norwich, and they've kept us deep in our own half. The way it's slowing down, it looks like Leeds are going to make the changes now, maybe, are we? Yes, he is. Who's coming off? I feel like he's going to take Rutter off. Yeah, he is. For fuck's sake, man. I know he's not been playing well. And maybe he's trying to rest him for the next leg. But really? Every game he does the same thing. Every game he takes Rutter off in the 70th or 80th minute. And he's taken Nonto off as well. I love Summerfield. Listen, Summerfield's my favourite player in this team. But Nonto's actually played better than him today. And he's taken Nonto and Rutter off for Pirot and... What? Where's Joseph? Where's Connor Roberts? Where's D... What am I... These changes, I'm not liking them. I'm not liking them. Good work, though. Good work. If it works, it works. JT, no wonder where you get the 2 bob bits amounts of fluid you put away. What can I say, mate? Oh, you mean with me necking this water? Not that much, mate. Tried to drink like 4 litres of water a day. 3.5, 4 litres of water. I've got to stay healthy, my man. It's all about Los Aguas. The Aguaticos. Kamara. Lovely diagonal ball by Kamara. Out to Byram. Come on, drive down the line. Drive down the line. Finds Jaden Anthony. Put a good cross in. Please, put a good cross in. It's a decent cross. All the way back out to Firpo. Can he get a good whip cross in? No, he gives it back to Kamara instead. Back out to Somerville. Oh, the triangles aren't there. Come on, we need to form some triangles here. The Kamara, Somerville, Firpo triangles. They've written folklore about it. Here is Firpo. Can he get a good cross in? Dinks it all the way to the back sticks. It's headed back by Byram. Oh, it's off the pitch, mate. I'll go up top and score. Don't worry. I play for the Leeds under 18s. Do you, Liam? Do you really? Shit, man. How old are you? Rutter has been shit, mate. Deserves to be taken off. Gary Mel. Chris Thompson, MOT. We need a 1-touch Pirot. Not the 4-touch Pirot. We need a fucking goal is what we need, mate. 17. Shit, really? Fucking good on you, son. Good on you. Living the dream, mate. Living the fucking dream. I hope for you. You got training later, really. Nice, man. I hope for your sake you can develop well enough and get yourself into the senior squad soon come. That's quality, mate. So do you have any kind of extended relationship with the first team? How does it work? Do the under 18s ever train in and around the first team? Do you talk with each other? Do you communicate with each other? Like how does the whole system work there in training? Looks like he doesn't have much competition to get into the first team. Sometimes, but not on the match days. Oh, fuck's sake. Not on the match days, no. Who are you closest with? From the senior setup. From the senior Furpo. Oh, ref. Hello. Oh, it's kept on. Dilly ding, dilly dong. Come on, Kamara. Ooh, Kamara. Hey, hey. Ooh, Kamara. Hey, hey. Go on. G Wizzy Kamara. Lovely ball across. Not quite there. Watching from Mexico. Andy Lum. Love to hear that, my man. Love to hear that, Michael Lum. What are your thoughts on the game so far? What are your thoughts on the game? Thoughts and feelings. So far, it hasn't been the most inventive game for Leeds. That's for sure. Go on. Touchdown by Kamara. Pretty interesting. Fark playing a 4-3-3 after not playing it all season. I wouldn't really say he's playing a 4-3-3. He's stuck with his regular 4-2-3-1. He's just pushed Archie Gray very far forward. He's just changed the position of where Archie Gray's been playing. I wouldn't say he's gone 4-3-3. The way we lined up for a lot of the games is very similar to how we've lined up throughout most of the season. Bob, thank you for the follow, my man. Patrick, but he's injured. Ah, sorry. Yeah, that's a shame. And Leeds are being costed by it because we don't have any kind of threat or presence, most importantly, up front. Here is Kamara, though, out to Somerville. Please do something with it, Sourceville. Little shimmy. Gets fouled almost, but he's still going here, Somerville. You know, I wouldn't be too mad about a draw because it's unlikely that Leeds win both games against Norwich. It is unlikely that we win both games. So if we are going to win this game and it isn't going to be a draw, I'd be a lot happier if we could win it 3 or 4-0. But how are we going to get 2 or 3 or 4 goals in the next 15, 14 minutes? Looks very unlikely. If you're only drinking Adam's wine, why do you keep stirring the spoon around incessantly? It's getting annoying. Oh, can you hear that? Oh, my bad. My bad. I'll try and stop doing that. I didn't realize it was coming through on the thing. That is my bad, my man. Why is my mic picking up so much today? Usually it doesn't pick up a lot of background noise. Would like to see Joseph come on. He did offer us a through ball through the middle. Now, I'm not drinking Adam's wine. I'm drinking some mushroom powder thing. Lion's mane and cordyceps and all of that. Trying it out. It's meant to be a good substitute for a lot of heavy caffeine. It's meant to be a good cognitive enhancer. We're like, yeah, I would have liked to see Joseph on as well. I don't know why he's not. Big free kick, though. It's whipped into the box. It's flicked on. Ah, well over. Leeds have completely dominated this second half, by the way. We've had a lot of chances. Just no quality. No quality. No quality at all. Last 12 minutes of action. Here is Ruter. Not Ruter, sorry. Ruter off the pitch. Did Cine sign for Bournemouth? Yeah, he signed about 3-4 months ago. I want to say 3 months ago. He signed for 20 million. Bournemouth having a hell of a season. A hell of a turnaround for them second half of the season. Very comfortably mid-table. Playing some great football. It's where Leeds could have been if we'd have signed Iriola when we had the chance to. What did I say? Leeds are home on my screen? Well, I don't mean for it to say that we're home. It's not really, we're not home. But I have to have Leeds first because we are the big dogs. You know what I mean? The big dogs. Roman Reigns. The big dog, the tribal chief, the head of the table. I'm the head of your table. I'm the greatest of all time. And here it is. Big corner. Oh, please get it in. Oh, this is painful. Hey, JT, how you been? Very good, thank you. Ragnaroli, how have you been? How have you been? I'd be a lot better if we could win this. Newcastle fan, Liam. Which club do you hate the most? I don't like to use the word hate, Liam. I don't like to use the word hate. Hate is a very strong word. I don't really hate anything or anyone very badly. I mean, I hate murder, I hate crime, I hate, well, certain types of crime, you know. I hate things, you know, that are causing fatalities and very bad things to other human beings. But yeah, I'd rather say strongly dislike. A couple of things I held disdain for, but yeah, dislike is the word I'd use. Man United are the obvious ones. Man United, big time. Man United are my biggest rivals as a Leeds fan, and a lot of Leeds fans will agree, and as a club, they are our biggest rivals. For me personally, talking to Man United fans, you know, I know more Man United fans than Leeds fans, because I live in London, and that's where all the flipping Man United fans are from, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, big time. Every time we slip up, they're ready to give me smoke, and vice versa. It was nice in the Premier League for a year to actually be fit above them in the table in that first season for a little bit. That was really nice. And I was living in Manchester at the time, so there was a lot of Man United fans I could give smoke to. Archie Gray with the shot. Woo! Deflected off. Ryan Hutchinson, welcome to the stream. Don't say Millwall, please. No. Millwall are not. Plus, mate, I live in London, so I'm not going to go around banding stuff like that around. Millwall fans are not the type of fans you want to aggravate, that's for sure. I'm not trying to get bottled in the side of the head. Jaden Anthony! Oh! At least we've had a shot off. At least someone had the bottle to get a strike off there. Marlon, thank you for the follow. How are we so bad from corners? Very big missed opportunities. Imagine if we scored from them, we would have gone all to... Yeah, tell me about it, mate. Tell me about it. Incidentally, Adam's wine is water. You told me you were drinking water. Now you say you're not drinking Adam's wine. I'm confused. Well, I was drinking water. I'm drinking both. I just finished my glass of water. This is the water. And this is the mushroom stuff I was talking about. I got both. You always got to drink agua with everything. Oh, man. 8 minutes left of regulation time. Joshua Sargent is on the floor. The Sarge Meister General. Joshua Sargent. Trying to get rid of that powder on the side of the glass. They have stopped play for a little bit while they tend to Joshua Sargent, if anyone's wondering what is going on right now. They have stopped play while they tend to Joshua Sargent. Probably will be a good few minutes of added time added on at the end of this half because there's been a good few stoppages. Good few stoppages. How much would you want for Archie Gray? Oof. 40 million? 50 million? Nothing too crazy. Something along that ballpark. Something like that. Not going to get the rest of that powder out. That's annoying. Did you ever see us win the UCL? Did you see us ever in the UCL? No. I was alive when we were in the UCL for 2 years. So for 2 years, I was alive when we got to the Champions League semi-final. Rio Ferdinand scoring a goal in the quarter-final. Beautiful header. Bosh. But I can't say I remember physically watching it because I was about 2 years old. I was 1 turning 2. You know, first feasible kind of memory, maybe I can kind of remember, it's just because I've been told so much about it, was us staving away relegation on the second from last day of the season against Arsenal at Highbury. Mark Viduka, Harry Kewell scoring that day. Big 3-2. The Leeds Liverpool 4-0, Viduka 4 goals. Again, something I've seen on video a lot and I've been told a lot by my dad. First visible real memory I have of just my own image of watching it, probably because it was so harrowing, was when Leeds lost the Championship playoff final against Watford. That was the first vivid memory I had watching Leeds. And I was about 4 or 5 years old when that happened. Go on, Jaden Anthony still going. Jaden Anthony still going. And I just remember watching it and just being so disappointed by Leeds' lack of end product. Like, just in so much agony. Just, why do we have no quality in the final third? Why is there just no quality there? I just felt overwhelmingly angry at that and frustrated at that. And that's what I'm saying here, ironically enough. Mushrooms are good for the brain. So I've been told. Yeah, so I've been told. You were alive then. What happened after that? What do you mean what happened after that? Yep. We do need a striker. This is about to end 0-0, isn't it? Which I'm not too mad at. I would have loved us to get a nice early lead. I just don't know if I see us winning all 4 games. That's the thing. Maybe we can. Maybe I'm reading too much into that. I feel like I'm reading too much into that whole, winning 4 games, winning all of these games. Is that bad kind of vibes for Leeds? Is that just me being stupidly superstitious? Please, someone tell me. I don't know if it is. But, you know, likely you'd think maybe we'd win 3 of the games. Hang on a second. I haven't been watching the playoffs for a few years. I'm going to sound very stupid. They've got rid of the away goals, right? Yeah, the away goal rule does not apply in the playoff semi-finals. Okay, good, yeah. That's what I thought. They scrapped all away goals rules, which is probably a good thing. This is Scrappy from Leeds. It looks like we're just trying to trail this out for a draw. Surprise, there's no more big changes being made. Clearly, Fark himself is also just looking for a draw here. Arsenal versus Man United prediction. Arsenal pack them in differently, mate. Fill them in differently. Reginald with the header forward. It didn't seem right saying you were alive. Maybe you could have rephrased it differently. Oh. Well, no, I said I was alive during those playoffs. Nah, I see what angle you're going at. I said I was alive, trying to say I'm not alive now. But it's not a definitive statement which would infer that I'm not alive now either. To say I was alive during those times. That is still commonly used, and you can get away with it. You don't necessarily need to specify that, but I can understand the angle you're taking it from. But in this context, I don't believe there's too much of it. You're a very young man, aren't you? Yeah, I wish. Still clinging on to the youth a little bit. I'm 23. Still clinging on a little bit. '89th minute. Looks like this game is trailing off for Leeds. Trailing off big time. Oi, oi. DJ forward. DJ forward. Can he get the cut back in? Crosses it back. Sticks all the way to Firpo. Firpo drills it across. It's headed out. Go on, Archie. Oh, you kidding me? They've given a foul. Oh, man. Oh, man. If anyone was wondering, by the way, I didn't say it, but just now, about 30 seconds ago, Summerville has come off for Dan James. Thoughts on Summerville so far? Well, Summerville is... It's not really a so far because Summerville is not on the pitch anymore. But... yeah, I don't think he played too badly, but I definitely think Nonto was the one that looked a lot more like scoring. And there's just, as I said, it's looking like Summerville's overthinking things a little bit again. He's not quite got that same flow state to his game right now. But as things stand, it looks like both sides are kind of content to take a draw for this game and lick their wounds and rebuild, recharge for the second leg. It hasn't been the most imaginative of games. It hasn't been the most expansive of games. Hasn't been the most exciting of games. Marcelino Nunez getting the man of the match so far. Obviously, if Leeds were to get a late winner, that man of the match would change hands because the man of the match has to go to the winning side. Although traditionally, if it is a draw, you give the man of the match to the home side. Those are the traditional rules of football. Who thought a boring draw? Yeah, no one. This proper football weather or a bit too sunny for me? It depends. I'm not in Norwich. I'm not at where the pitch is, so I couldn't tell you. I like it sunny. I know what you mean. I don't like it too sunny. I like a bit of wind. But to be fair, it's not too hot. It's only the early 20s for the weather right now. So I don't think that's too bad for football. I think that is very good footballing weather. I like it a little bit milder, personally. But still nice, bright and sunny. But a little bit milder. Perfect conditions for me, probably 17, 18 degrees. Not going to get too dehydrated. Also not going to be cold to the point where I have to warm myself up. It's just a nice, relaxing temperature. Probably if I was just stood around on the sideline, I might get a little bit chilly. I might need to put a jacket on. But because I'm running around and sweating, you know, that counteracts that. Could go to penalties, JT at Ellen Road. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let's get that win, please. I don't want the penalties. I want Leeds to just get the win. Archie and Nonto have controlled the game for Leeds United. Just made it home. Second half sounded okay. I'm in control. Yeah, we're in control pretty much. But I'm not doing anything with it, unfortunately. Have you been enjoying your wrestling of late? Big time I have, my man. Big time. How can you not? It is back in business. Hopefully Leeds can be back in business too. Oh. Could be a late winner on the cards here. Here's Glenn Kamara down the left-hand side. Gives it out to Firpo. Makes the run forward. Gives it back to Kamara. Gives it forward to Perot. Firpo to Perot. Perot loses the ball. Good pressure there by Registration plate. Flicked in. Perot, can he win the header? No, he can't. Byram's in there now. Archie Gray! London's a damn sight warmer than Leeds. 200 miles away up north, that's for sure. I played in torrential rain and storm and your food. Oh, yeah, big time. It's not a nice experience. Not a nice experience at all playing in proper rain and storm. And then, you know, you're wearing short sleeves as well. That's kind of like sticking your shirt to you. Your shirt becomes a lot heavier. Your socks become heavier. Your shorts become heavier. You know, that's extra weight on you. Sometimes, depending on what kind of boots you're wearing, they can fill up with water. Then you're carrying around these heavy, sloppy boots stuck to the ground. The mud's kind of sticking you in. You have to constantly keep yourself warm. You have to keep jogging on the spot to keep yourself warm. Yeah, it's long. And that is it. That is full time. Leeds United 0, Norwich 0. Wow. Not the most expansive of football matches. Pirot loses the ball. Big surprise. That is it. Full time. Leeds United 0. Norwich 0. Not the worst, not the best from Leeds, not the most expansive football, as we said. Not the biggest amount of quality, I would say. Leeds definitely controlled the second half, had the ball in a lot of threatening positions, but unable to show any final third quality to really put Norwich away. But I tell you why, I'm not too mad at this. Again, call me crazy, call me superstitious. I know I am, and I'll happily take that. But for me, the reason I think we'll beat Southampton if we do play them, they've beaten us twice already. I don't see them getting that hat-trick over Leeds, especially when we're so closely matched. Now, Leeds and Norwich is, technically less closely matched. I know it's this game would say otherwise, and I know you've got extra factors like the fact Daniel Falk used to manage them. He's got that kind of competitive rivalry with Wagner. But what I will say is, again, Leeds winning 4 games against Norwich is not something that I would have really necessarily put my house on. Like, it just seems like we're using a little bit too much luck there. So the fact that we drawn this game gives me a little bit more confidence in terms of what we're going to do in that second game. Like, if we'd edged this 1-0, I'm looking at the second game and I'm thinking, that's a bit risky. Are we going to win this game again, or are we going to have to play out for a draw? Ideally, I would have liked us to go 4 or 5-0, 3 or 4-0, which we could have been capable of with some of the chances we had this game, and just really kill it off, comfortably cruise to a nice draw at home. Stepping on to Joe's later, I will be, but it won't be for a couple of hours, so we're going to be right here for now, because he is going to be doing the Southampton game, so I'm going to be here to talk all things Leeds versus Norwich in the meantime. That'll do, son. All Leeds, aren't we? There's a lot of fans that look in good spirits, as do a lot of the Leeds players. Smiles all around so far, and I'm not too mad at that. What's DK messaging me? Not the worst. Not the worst at home. And now we do have the home fixture second leg. That can go one or two ways, though, that home leg second fixture. As we saw against Derby, it's not necessarily the best thing. The atmosphere is crazy. It drives you on big time, yes. But it is still a little bit risky. Because those home fans can add a lot of pressure if you do need to get a result. So it can become a pressurized situation. At least we're still in the game. Yeah, big time. You're crazy, man. Hey, listen, call me superstitious, call me crazy. But that's the way I see it. That's the way I see football, at least. Damn, Wagner looks very, very happy there. Very happy. So did Fark. So did a lot of those Leeds players. Were giving like a quietly assured, confident grin to the fans. And that's what I like to see. Terrible game, the General LEFC. Woof. That's a bit harsh. That's very, very harsh, mate. Very harsh. Still in the game, unable to create. Yeah, not the most creative endeavour for Leeds United. That was the problem. Just a real lack of big quality within the final third. That's what I say was Leeds' biggest problem there. Who's your predicted lineup? Predicted King for King. Oh, who's your predicted for King of the Ring? King is going to be with everybody saying LA Knight. Yeah. I think he's definitely going to get through this round against Escobar. I think he's definitely going to get through the next round. I think that's why they put him off of TV as opposed to some of the other guys like Orton, because I do believe he is going to win the next round. So they wanted to give some of the guys that were only going to make it through the first round TV time now. I think that's why they kept him off. I think he's going to get through that. And I think he's going to go all the way to Wembley. And we won't stop until we've won the Wembley Cup. We're going all the way to Wembley. And we won't stop until we've won the Wembley Cup. I wonder if the talk in the chat be heavy-sided with why we don't go with a recognised striker. I don't understand why we don't. I don't understand why we didn't go with Joseph. What would you guys do in the second leg, by the way? Do you like his experiment with Archie Gray? We've had 90 minutes to look at it now. What are your thoughts on it? Because I thought Archie Gray was actually pretty decent in that role. Really wasn't bad. And the thing he does offer, he has a lot of height to him. Yes, he's a bit slight. He's not the strongest yet at this stage of his career. But he does have height to him. He does have a good touch. He can hold the ball up. He can play back to goal. And he can tie other people into the game very nicely. So he is actually well equipped for that attacking midfield role. But I think we would have got more out of it through having a recognised striker on the pitch and having Rutter just behind. Because this is why, again, Rutter's performances have dipped recently. Because he doesn't have a recognised striker in front of him anymore. And we said it from the beginning of the season. I was saying Rutter plays his best football when he doesn't have to do the pressing in front. He doesn't have to play back to goal. He can have a striker in front of him who can hold the ball up, who can press defenders back, who can press Norwich back, who can hold up the ball, who can alleviate pressure for Leeds. And it just allows Rutter to get the ball from deep, drive forward, and do things that way. And if you have Joseph up front, Joseph with his runs in behind would really distract those defenders. And Norwich don't play the deepest of lines. They play a relatively high line. There's a lot of space in behind for Leeds to attack. But anyway, I do think this is not the worst result for Leeds. Love you, bro. See you Thursday indeed, Chris. We will be here Thursday. And listen, I do feel confident that Leeds in the second leg can get the job done, hopefully. The fact we drawn today, listen, it was a game of two halves. Norwich had a good few chances in the first half. Leeds, I thought, really controlled the second half. It was a good performance from Leeds. Defensive, we looked a lot stronger than we have done in recent weeks. We got a clean sheet. That's key. All we need now is 2 more clean sheets and a goal in each game, and we've done it. But you know what? Let's focus on the final. If and when we get there, it's a completely different kettle of fish. The semi-finals are what we're focusing on now. Let's just get ourselves there, huh? No, I have not, Andy. I would definitely check that out. Defo play Joseph. I would definitely play Joseph. But hey ho, here you go. Here we go. Let's go. But yeah, I believe he maybe have been resting Somerville at the end there. Make sure he doesn't get injured and resting Rutter in the 70th minute. But Rutter definitely has to start. And I'd like to give him the entire 90 against Norwich. Even if we're winning, give him the entire 90. Don't do what fucking Tuchel did, where he took Harry Kane off with 5 minutes to go. Took Jamal Musiala off with 5 minutes to go because they were 1-0 up in the semi-final of the Champions League. Anything can happen. You concede 1 goal, and you need to get another goal. You need those players still on the pitch. You need to keep those high-quality players on the pitch because anything can happen. And I believe in that game, if they'd have kept Harry Kane, potentially Musiala also, they would have won that game. I feel it. So I don't want Leeds to do that mistake. Masterstroke by Fark playing Gray in the midfield. Well, playing Gray further forward in the midfield. He's played him in the midfield recently, in the holding midfield. But today he played him in the number 10. You like that, mate? Nonto was definitely rested. He was our main outlet today. He was big time. Ref was impartial in the first half and then sided with Leeds in the second half. That I disagree with, Liam. And I think in the first half he was giving a lot of joy to Norwich. Mint. Could do with some mints right now. That's for sure. That's for true, lad. But yeah, no, I think the referee had a decent game. But he very early showed that he's not going to let anything go. He's not going to let anything progress. He's going to be drawing fouls left, right, and centre. And giving them left, right, and centre. Whether they were legit fouls or not, there's a lot of fouls in football that aren't given. And it's how you referee the game. As long as you're consistent with it, generally there isn't a problem. Some referees like to let smaller things go, and they like to let the game kind of even itself out and reach the tempo that way. It's a cagey playoff game. You're going to see some high challenges coming in. Some referees don't like anything, and anytime there's a slight foul, they'll completely stop the flow and momentum of the game and keep calling it off because it is a contact sport, so you are going to get little fouls left, right, and centre. Depends on how it's refereed. Every referee has a different interpretation of the rule set and how they believe the game should be played. And if that's how you're going to do it, as long as you're consistent, that's not a problem. The only problem I had is that I felt like he was a little bit more sided to giving Norwich fouls for a lot of smaller things, whereas Leeds you know, we'd get fouled 3 or 4 times and they kind of let play go on. Whereas the one opportunity you know, Leeds make one foul or whatever, going in the book, you're getting it taken quickly. You know what I mean? You're getting a free kick guaranteed. That's all I would say. But, hey, maybe there is a subtle hint of bias in there. I'm sure there is. Amazing how Sancho has reached fire when cast aside. Mate, of course. Yeah. Completely different player. I think there was a stat they were reading out where in his entire time, either this season or completely at Man United, he dribbled past people 7 times. 7 dribbles past people. In the first leg against PSG, he dribbled past players 10 times. In one game. It's ridiculous. Now let's enjoy West Bromwich Albion and Saints kicking the shit out of each other. I cannot enjoy that until Leeds themselves get ourselves booked in that final. If we do, then that second half on the Friday, I will be watching big chilling. But as things stand, I'm not too, you know, I'm relatively, I'm not comfortable enough to watch that and kind of enjoy that. I don't really care about who gets there until Leeds are there. And at that point, I'd say I'd probably rather Southampton. Starting off with a 3-5-2 themselves. Hardwick, Bellis, Benarek, Stevens, Carl Walker-Peters, Smallbone, Downs, Arribo. And a few others for Southampton starting off. Paul Calvin misses out on 2 league because he's misses out on second league. Why is this heart there? I can't actually see what you've said. Oh, second league title. Because he's only had 4 appearances this season. Oh, shit, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, shit. Because he's still qualified, I believe, as a Man City player. Oh, that's rough. That's an F in chat right there. That's 1 game off. Although, hey, maybe a crazy thing happens. Maybe Arsenal still win the league. 0-0 versus West Bromwich Albion and Southampton. 4 red cards and 2 missed penalties. 6 hamstring balls and a pitch invasion. But listen, mate, I can't even celebrate or rejoice in that until Leeds get to the final. This is what I'm saying. Until Leeds are in the final, I don't even want to, I don't want to rejoice in the fact that all their players are going down injured or whatever, because Leeds just need to get to the final first. That's my thing. Anyway, though, that has been a pleasure watching with you guys. I'm really excited for this second leg now. There's a lot of pressure on the line for it. There's a lot of anticipation on the line for that. Leeds United versus Norwich at home, at Ellen Road, packed out. Woo! Let's get this done, lads. Let's get this done. For now, guys, I will see you very, very soon. Thank you guys so much. I'll be back later. I'm going to be recording my match reaction. That'll be coming out very, very shortly as well in the next half an hour to an hour. So stay tuned for that. For now, I will see you very, very soon. Out of what, my brothers and my sisters.